Okay.
Good morning. Hello. I'm glad you're back. So today is an interesting one. I finally sat on Ruby, but first I'm going to show you Michael's ride on her. So she's the first horse my husband Michael has started, and I've started a couple, so I'm trying to just share with him what I know, and we're going through like some video series. There's some solid ones out there, like Warwick Schiller's stuff. If you ever have the chance to check it out, really good. Featherlight Academy, I've been watching through some of, she teaches on like Liberty training and stuff through video courses, and so I'm just trying to take in as much of that as I can, but that is not the point of this video. So anyways, we just did some lead lining on this day because I'm looking out the window because I can see it. We just have open fields and she's not quite solid enough in her steering to be out in the open yet. She's close though. But Michael's doing a really amazing job with her. Can you do that exercise on both sides? That's not all of their ride, but I mean, this video clip was literally an hour. Anyways, they're doing amazing. I'll do some more updates. They're pretty close to like, the next steps for them are doing some stuff like trotting and more steering. So the other part of this video is I finally sat on Ruby. This was a weird one for me. I don't know, I don't think I've talked about this on YouTube before, but I've had this just weird fear of getting back on a horse. It is totally unlike me. I've started horses in the past. I worked as a trainer at a stable. Like, I put a restart on an aggressive horse. I'm not the most experienced person, and honestly, I think to have had the title of trainer temporarily was a little bit over what I actually had done and experienced. But I have some experience working with horses, and I'm in process. I'm still learning though. But that fear had never hit me before. I hadn't been on a horse since before I was pregnant with Lucy. And Lucy is 6 months old. But I hadn't been on a horse since before I had her. And the last time I'd been on one, it was a jumping lesson on this horse with like the worst trot I've ever ridden. And it just was very difficult, and I felt like unsteady and not very stable. I didn't feel very secure on that horse though, and it went fine. I didn't fall or anything. We did the jumping lesson, we did some grids, did some cross pulls. It was lots of like trot jumping that day. So it wasn't anything crazy complicated, and I didn't even fall or anything. So that was kind of what I was doing before I was pregnant with Lucy. These two horses can be a little bit, like Ella's very food dominant. That's a good way to put it. And it was 4 days before Lucy was born. I should just be a disclaimer, story time. It was 4 days before Lucy was born, so I'm very, very pregnant, 9 months pregnant. When you're pregnant, you have like crazy hormones. You have a hormone called relaxin, like all through your body, and it means all of your muscles are like jelly. It relaxes all your muscles. They don't hold up so well when they're relaxed. I went in the pen to pet Ruby, And it was near dinner time, but Michael was off getting the hay because I shouldn't, 9 months pregnant. He's like, let's not put you into labor by lifting a hay bale. Anyway, he was getting the hay bale, gonna feed them, and we were still at the stable where we were boarded at the time, and one of them wheeled around and kind of went to kick at the other, and I was really close, and I was at the door. And Ruby shot past me, actually flung open the gate, and Ella just kicked out towards me. And obviously if a horse is trying to kick you, they'll get you. She wasn't trying to kick me or anything. I was just in a bad spot wasn't the best time, and I dodged out of the way and I tripped a little, but I caught myself. And I didn't fall. I just kind of stumbled, caught myself. But when you catch yourself with those core muscles, and you have relaxin, I sprained my pelvis so bad I could not walk until Lucy was born. Moving on from that, I've just been so nervous about it, and I've had this thing in my head and I've not been able to get over it very well. Ruby's a very quiet, calm horse. She's had about 10 rides, and we thought it'd be a good confidence boost, and it's so funny because it's still like, I had to build up all my courage and like just get up there. I tried to get, if you saw some of the previous videos of Michael getting on Ella, I tried to get up on her and Ruby. I just couldn't before. It was the weirdest, most bizarre thing. But I'm really grateful for this community and just some of the encouragement. There's friends I have on here that I've found because of YouTube, and I chatted with a few people and I was just so encouraged to see like other people can do this. I can do this. I have done this before. Somehow in my mind though, I had it caught in my head that if I got up there, because it was like my pelvis I injured, and I sat and I like, if the horse did anything, that what if I re-sprained my pelvis and get hurt and like can't walk again? And it just was the most bizarre thing. Anyway, but here it is. I was so excited. I finally did it. I got on Ruby. I'm so glad I've done it. I just sat up there like pony ride. Like I'm not gonna worry about anything. Not really gonna worry about steering. We went up and down a couple times, and then I added in a little bit of cues. She wanted to go off and graze, so when Michael would pull the lead line, pull her a little towards the center of the driveway, I'd give a little like bump with my foot, like introducing to these ideas. But Michael's already doing that. I just going for a pony ride. Yeah, it just felt so calm to get back up there finally, and I was so glad I did. And just wanted to encourage everybody else here, if there's something you're worried about and fearful of, but you've done like the right preparations, just gotta carry on. Yeah, next step will be getting on Ella, and I actually have a sneaky little video for you here at the end, but I'll save that for after this. And yeah, let me know if you like the videos in this format too, and I'll make more like this if you like it. Just kind of the telling you a story here. You can see my face instead of just a voiceover. Might be more interesting for some people. Some of you probably just want to see the horses too, you know? I get that for sure. To wrap it up again, Michael's doing an amazing job with Ruby, the first horse he's ever started, and I was really grateful for the confidence boost of being able to get up on her and be like, oh, she's so sweet and calm. Like, I can do this with Ella too. We'll get there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye. Now I'm rambling. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of this end piece.